So in the last episode, we kicked off Season 3 with a win. But how have we performed since then? Have we continued that run? Or have we gone back to old ways? Hi guys, welcome to episode 14 of Up the Ives. And going back to what we were just saying, we have not carried on that good form from the opening day of the season. We have been on an awful run. We drew with Kings Lynn, we drew with Spennymoor in the last game, but in between that we've lost all 4 games, including a 6-3 defeat to Tamworth. A 4-goal haul from Asante absolutely tore us apart. We couldn't cope with him. Defensively, we've been awful. Offensively, we've been awful. Hopefully, we could go back to what we done in that first game, because I'm not sure we're playing exactly the same tactics, same squad, but it's just not working for us. Ryan Flitton's bagged himself a goal. Jake Newman's got a couple of goals. Darwin, Baldwin, Newman again. So Newman's been a lot better this season than he has last. And if we have a look at obviously the player stats, Jake Newman and Joe Hood are our top goal scorers this season. Jake Newman actually, comparing to last season, he's nearly got the same amount of goals as he scored the entire of last season. Now Danny Kelly, I don't believe he has got a goal yet. Let's go to the squad. Obviously Danny Kelly, a former player that we brought back, yet to score for the side. But I believe he will come good at some point when obviously we need a big squad and we need to rotate. But yeah, today's game is going to be against Blyth. Now, we had a massive game against them last season and won away from home. That was playing with our 4-3-3 formation, which we have not used this season. And I'm tempted to use it in today's game, but I'm going to try something else. Let's go to the tactics. I'm going to play with a defensive midfielder and play 4-1-4-1. They are a bigger team than us. We are away from home, so we're going to go defensive. I want to keep that shorter passing. I don't want to go on direct. So let's see if we can do something in this game today. So I'll quickly run through the lineup again. We've got Harris in goal, Tragus at right back, Cox and McCarthy in the centre, Flitton at left back. Sunday is pushed up from centre back to an anchor man so he can clear up anything between the midfield and defence. Baker's on the right, Dawkins on the left. We've got Hood and Arthurs in the centre with Darwin up front as a deep line forward. Hopefully he can come back, hold the ball up so we can bring the ball forward. But obviously we're not playing long balls, so it's not really going to matter. I'll keep it as it is for now and see what we can do in this game. It's going to be very tough. Blyth Spartans are a much bigger side than we are. I don't know why my hat has gone down a little bit. There we go. Move that down there. That's much better. And they're lining up with a 4-4-1-1 formation. So they are going quite defensive as well, despite them being at home, despite them being 8th in the league and us being near the bottom. I don't know any of the players. Morris looks like the player to watch out for. He looks pretty good. 21 years old, right back. Our scouts say he's good as well. So let's see how we get on in today's game. Is the pressure off? We're underdogs. Let's cause an upset. That's what I'm going for. And hopefully that's what we can do. I just want to quickly have a look at the preferences. Key highlights, fast. That's all set up fine. Obviously switching between saves, I like to make sure that it's not changed in any way. Reed brings the ball forward, looking for Wrightson, and he has tucked the ball away. Adam Wrightson, 2 minutes into the game. Despite being on defensive, we have conceded a very early goal and look quite vulnerable to the attack. Reed picked up the ball on the right, a long ball over the top, and no one was there marking him. I don't know where the defence was. Let's have a look at team instructions. Defensively, let's play a bit wider because a lot of the teams are going to play balls in from the wings. So hopefully playing as a wider defence will not cut it out completely, but reduce the amount of goals we can see from crosses. McCarthy on the ball now looks for Flitton, who has started the season pretty well, to be fair. Joe Hood, another one who started very well this season. And they're passing it around together. They're keeping it short, like I've told them to. Arthur's on the ball now, looking for Darwin, who's dropped deep to pick up that ball, and he plays it to Arthurs. Can we create something from this? Arthurs to Tragus, to Baker, to Tragus. We are keeping hold of possession. We're playing the ball around nicely. Cox with a long ball over the top. It's headed clear. And Rivers now for Blyth. Ross looking for Morris. And a long ball by Morris over the top looking for Maguire. Maguire's beating the defence. Can't beat Harris the first time, but the second time he gets the rebound, tucks it away. Dan Maguire with his second of the season. We are 2-0 down to Blyth Spartans after just 12 minutes. And a lot of goals this season, and last season as well, are long balls over the top that have beat our defence. So I might have to also drop this down to lower. The only problem with lower is we're going to invite more pressure onto us, which is why direct passing is a bit better, because obviously you can soak up that pressure, hit it long, but with passing we can keep hold of the ball, because a lot of the goals conceded in this division are long balls over the top or crosses. And Kieran Green has just scored an absolute beauty from 22, well, I was going to say 22 yards then, but it was in the 22nd minute. I don't know where I got the yards from, but he scored it from the edge of the box. A great finish by him. Picked it up. He was about 22 yards out, to be fair. Killed it in, top corner. Keeper had no chance. We have been poor, so I'm going to have to make some changes because this is not working. Okay, I'll play it. Let me make some changes. Boom. There we go. Pause the game now. Dorking can play there. He can play there. And I'm going to go positive. But passing's not working. I'm going to go direct. And let's see. We're going to be more disciplined. That can be higher. I'm not going to use that anymore because it doesn't seem to be working. Right. Let's see what happens now. We've made some changes. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully we don't concede any more goals. Spratt. Maguire. Whips the ball in. Reed. Rivers. Deflection off the post. I don't know why Harris didn't go to collect it there, but he just walked away from it. Morris now. And we have started really, really badly in this game. McCarthy now on the ball. Plays it to Flitton. Flitton, long ball over the top. Direct passing. Worked before. Hopefully it can work now. I might have to switch Darwin onto an advanced forward rather than deep lying. Baker picks up the ball now. What can he do with it? He's on his own. He's running with the ball, but he was on his own. There was no one there to support him. A long ball over top looking for Maguire. Can he make it 4-0? He can make it 4-0. And the third goal of the season for Dan Maguire. We've only seen 26 minutes and we are 4-0 down. What is going on? What is going on with St Ives Town right now? And again, even with that long ball, I just don't know what's working. It's annoying me. But I'm going to try something. Right. This is worst case scenario now. Because we're losing anyway. I'm going to attempt to play a sweeper system. Standard, much higher. And I'm just going to play that on standard. Don't want to play on the wings. Don't want to play out of defence. But pass into space. That's what I'm going for. Should I change this? Fairly wide. I'm going to go for fairly narrow. See what happens. Hopefully we can turn this around because we have been absolutely awful. And Wrightson with a corner now for Blyth. Ross heads it over the bar. Please do not concede any more goals in this half. Baker losing the ball. Wrightson hits it long. Maguire now. Maguire runs free of the defence and he puts it wide there. And it looks like that's the sweeper formation really didn't work there. And I've been thinking of the sweeper formation for a while now, but it won't actually let you put... If you have a flat back four, it won't let you put someone behind that. That is as far, the back four is as far back as you can go, not including the goalkeeper. So to go for the sweeper formation, you have to play the four in the defensive midfield position. But even still, we're getting, despite having that sweeper, we're just getting caught every single time. So let's go for that. I don't know how many times we're going to swap formation in this game, but whatever we've tried so far is not working. And yeah, we're walking at half time. We managed to hold off at 4-0 at half time. What am I going to do now? I'm going to have him as an advanced forward. He could be a centre midfielder. He can't do inside. He can't do inside. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens in the second half then. Can we improve? We've got 3 at the back now, hopefully to shore it up a bit more. But I think we're still just going to get beaten by the long balls. I'm just trying to find a way to counter-attack that long ball at the moment. Reed loses ball to Arthurs, plays it back to Hood. Hood brings the ball forward. Great run by Hood, but no one is there to help him. Hood is still running with the ball. Hood! Oh, that would have been a fantastic goal, but Campbell with a save. A great run by Joe Hood there. So unlucky. Baker whips the ball into the box. Reed heads it clear. And I don't know what happened there. It looks like Hood pushed Spratt, and it's a free kick to Blyth now. But we are playing better in the second half with 3 at the back. But am I speaking too soon? Horner on the ball now. Horner being closed down, so he plays it back to Green. Green over to Spratt. He finds Reed to Wrightson. Wrightson shoots from distance. It's just gone wide. And Blyth really could have been in double figures in this game. We have been absolutely awful. Flitton has been poor. And I might just have to make a sub now. Jake Newman, I'm going to bring him on. Darwin's not done anything. Goldbolds for Tregus. Tregus hasn't done anything either. And Rob Parker for Jude Arthurs. Let's see if we can get at least a goal back. I'm going to go on cautious as well. Maybe that'll help. But obviously defensive at the start of the game really didn't work at all. And defensively we've been much better in the second half. I've not seen any of them long balls over the top, and it's a last chance in this game. Can we get a consolation goal? Hood, Dorkin. And you know what? I might be tempted to play the 3 at the back formation with wing-backs now. Because it seems to be working a bit better. Especially, I think having the wing-backs a bit further forwards is eliminating the crosses coming in. Parker on the ball. He's wasted that chance there. I think it eliminates that. And obviously the 3 at the back helps to be a bit more solid. But at the end of the day, we have lost 4-0 to Blyth, and it is disappointing. Very, very disappointing. I'm going to say I'm not happy with your performance at all. That is awful. At least if you fought for it. And that defeat sees us drop down after 8 games into 21st position. A position that we saw ourselves in a lot last season. And I really don't want to fall into that again. We've only picked up 5 points this season. Remember, 3 of them were on the opening game of the season in the first episode. The first episode of this season anyway, in episode 13. Kingsley in the bottom, Bedworth are just above us. We need to start performing better very, very quickly. So let's see what's going to happen. I don't think we've drawn Cambridge City again in the FA Cup qualifying round. We're not going to qualify from that. I can't see it happening. So we're going to miss that game. And I want to come back for the game against Farsley. That's the game we're going to come back for. We're going to play a lot of games. And I want to come back for this game against Farsley and see how we do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 games. Maybe that's too far forward. I'll tell you what, we will see the game against Cambridge City. Let's see if we can cause an upset in the FA Cup. It'd be good if we can. It'll be good for confidence of the players, definitely. And then after that, we'll come back maybe for the Farsley game or maybe even sooner. We will see. But we will come back first for the Cambridge game and then we will decide where we will be next. So thanks for watching, guys. Another disappointing performance by St Ives Town. And we need to find a way of improving so we can... This series, I wanted to be able to push St Ives all the way to the Premier League, and at the moment it's looking very, very unlikely. If you guys have got any tips, then please leave them in the comments section below. I'd really appreciate to know how you guys are playing in this division. I haven't played in it for a while, to be fair. How are you guys playing? Have you got any advice for any players to sign? Any of the tactics that you're using? And yeah, hopefully we can cause an upset in the FA Cup in the next game. Now, if you have liked the episode, guys, and you probably haven't because we lost 4-0, but if you have liked the episode, then please smash that like button. And if you haven't watched any of the episodes, hit that subscribe button as well. I've got some other series if you haven't seen them. The 2003-04 database, and I've got my Panathinaikos save as well. I'm also a member of the 2-game FM League, so I'm uploading videos of the games on there as well. So yeah, check out my stuff, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Hope to see you in the next episode, and I'll see you soon. Take care.